we've got stacks of challenges. We're nowhere even close to the bottom of our challenge barrel yet. Not even close.
Right. Hey guys, Andrew from Cheap Jokes here. We've just finished Lego Masters Season 2 and we are here with Brickman once again. Thanks for joining us.
G'day.
Still a bit of a recap of Season 2. So we saw some amazing builds this year. What were some of your favourites?
Look, I guess the thing is we put the contestants way out of their comfort zone so many times. Whether it was something hanging from a single Lego brick or submersing Lego underwater. I mean, who would have thought about that kind of stuff before the series started? So probably, the builds that I like the most are ones where we've really pushed them without any notice whatsoever about what's happening. And even the little twists about recreating a perfect object to make a Polaroid camera or a Game Boy, that kind of stuff. I think builds like that are probably my favorite.
With the water challenge in particular, did the Lego react in water how you thought it would?
Well, it's funny, of course, we had the luxury of doing a heck of a lot of testing beforehand, so we kind of knew how it goes and how floaty Lego is. So, of course, contestants didn't have a clue. They had no idea what that was about, but they really managed to embrace it and get some bits to float and not float and that kind of stuff. That was a heck of a lot of fun, I'll be honest.
Were there any techniques you saw being used that inspired you for future Brickman builds?
Look, there definitely was, and it's the thing about Lego, of course, is that no one can possibly know all the combinations which Lego bricks go together. So, watching other people build on the fly and their techniques, and usually it's to solve a problem. They've got a technical problem that they're trying to solve, and watching how they go about that to achieve that problem, that's pretty inspiring. The one that perhaps sticks in my mind the most is the floor of Hansel and Gretel's house by Jackson and Alex. That was truly amazing, watching them try and figure that out. They'd never done that sort of geometry before. It was like watching people do the most advanced Rubik's puzzle you've ever seen. Yeah. And so that's a great example. But all teams did it at various points throughout their journey.
Were there any teams that left the competition a little bit too early that you feel could have really brought some magic to the competition?
Oh, look, it's funny you say that, and that's the worst bit about worst bit's probably not the right term, but the saddest part of the whole show is, some teams are just warming up, and you get to see the fruits of their labour afterwards. And a great example of that is Trent and Josh. Watching those guys, their first couple of builds to what they morphed into as their Lego Masters journey went on, they blew it out of the water. They totally surpassed expectations, even their own expectations. So every team's got that in them. And unfortunately, as we say goodbye to teams, they lose that opportunity, which is kind of the sucky bit. But it wouldn't be much of a TV show if everyone built the whole time.
The final two teams really stood out in the competition early, being the two top teams in the very first field. Did you have in the back of your mind that they were finals contenders?
Look, it's funny. During each build process, and when I sit down to do the judging for each particular episode, because each challenge is so different, you don't know how each team's going to react according to that. I had the pleasure of knowing a couple of contestants before the show started, but the vast majority I didn't. So I didn't know what they were capable of and what the pressure cooker of Lego Masters was going to do to them. So whilst you can, see a favourite fairly early, it doesn't always transpose that way. No
doubt you'll be back for Season 3. I don't want to talk too soon, and we'll have bigger and better expectations. Have you already started thinking about some new challenges?
Well, I've got a lot of challenges. We have quite a book of Lego challenges, which we'll go to at some point in time. Hopefully we do Series 3, fingers crossed a lot. We have so much fun making it. But we've got stacks of challenges. We're nowhere even close to the bottom of our challenge barrel yet. Not even close.
Right. Not even close. And for those wanting to apply for Season 3, what advice would you give them?
Look, the thing is, obviously Lego is Lego. So you need to be able to bring yourself out in your Lego bricks. That's as a storyteller, that's as a craftsperson, that's as someone who's got incredible technical ability. It's not a journey, it's not a thing about you specifically, the Lego model, but it's about what you can do and what you're capable of. So if you can do that with Lego bricks, then you're going to go a long way to being on the show.
Yeah, fantastic. Brickman, thank you so much for another amazing season. We look forward to seeing you next year.
Thank you very much. Had an absolute blast, and I can't wait for Fingers Crossed Series 3.